rally has proven to be a safari. So we're just wildlifing it up here, having fun. Southeast Minnesota, going 36 miles an hour in a straight line, around the corners, everywhere.
And we're halfway done.
Halfway? We're almost done. We only have 2 more stages after this.
There's 20.
20? I thought there were 12. What? Are you kidding me? Oh, I guess we're only half done then. Welcome to Duluth Junction Workshop. I'm Tyler and this is Eric. We just spent the past 3 weeks prepping the 73 Saab Sonett 3 for our first Saab winter TSD rally. We were at the somewhere around Winona, Minnesota at the start of stage 1. So come on along board and hopefully we can still feel our toes at the end of this.
Yeah, the heater's having a hard time keep up.
It's about 30-mile-an-hour winds out here on the prairie, and the rally goes through the valleys, but on the top you get that really sharp, what is the temp right now, like 10 degrees out?
About that, yep, fair enough.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to keep warm. We're gonna throw the GoPro up on the windshield here. I'll show you the setup.
Something ain't right here.
This is not right. Somebody's driveway. We got our Rabbit Rally app here, and that's gonna run all our timing through the Rabbit Glow box, and that connects to GPS, and it gives us really accurate timing for speedometer and stuff.
Remember you said this is the principal road, and I said should we go straight?
Oh, headwaters?
Yes.
You think that just continues the same road?
Yes.
Oops.
Right.
We have our written route instructions here, and then over here, this is for odometer calibration on the glow box. We got a GoPro here and a huge mess of wires. So yeah, we got our car, we got our manual pop-up headlights, and we got 2 Sibby Oscar replicas in front of us. Got a Miata behind. Hello. So we're gonna throw you up on the dash and we'll get going. What is a regularity rally? What are we doing out there? It's not WRC. If you're thinking it's WRC and we're going fully sideways, spraying gravel everywhere, this is not it. And these are road cars with no roll cages, but it's still super challenging and super fun to do. The WRC is all about straight out speed, and they have those stages, and so they're closed courses of road where they go really fast, and then they have transits, whereas you drive from the end of one stage to the start of the next. Regularity rallies are structured the same way, where you have time stages and then you have transits between the stages. How do you win a regularity rally? What do you want to accomplish?
You want to have the closest average speed to what they tell you it's supposed to be.
And what kind of accuracy are we talking about?
We're talking about 0.1 seconds on a up to a checkpoint, maybe.
And what, you have like maybe 2, 3, 5, 6 checkpoints per stage,
right?
20 stages. So you potentially have like 100 different places that you can lose points. You'll hear us in the video calling out, turn at this road, look for this road, we're turning left at, this mileage. And that's the challenge is, he is trying to watch for the road, and he's trying to watch for the mileage, and I'm trying to make sure that I stay on that average speed and make sure I keep my speed up. And then if we turn a corner, I have to make sure that, say we're doing 38 miles an hour average, I need to make sure that after I slow down, take the corner, and then speed back up, we're still at the same average over that point of time. It's actually really challenging. That's the kind of primer run road rally, and stay tuned. TC1.
Past a 30.
I think we're leaving too soon. I think we're leaving on their minute, but I guess we'll find out.
Oh, what time is it? 39? Okay, 1-lane bridge at 1.2. Oh, this is the sharp turn.
Holy fuck. This is nuts. interesting. Okay, we're set 6 seconds off. Gonna let her back down. 3 seconds. 1.5. Alright, we're on time. Finally. Wait, you're right, it is off. It's really off, isn't it? Jeez. Check out this truck up here. I think it's an FJ. Yeah, it's an FJ40 pickup truck. Cool. Cab. Single cab. Anyway. We're gonna do 36 and we'll figure it out. At the end we can recalibrate whatever. Oh, Red's catching us. Jesus.
Okay, we have 1.3 to the next road to the right.
Okay, so how many NRIs do we have between that stop and the next one?
We're right here right now.
Okay. So if we back up. So we got really lost. What happened?
The page slipped off onto the floor.
So we're trying to look for a road that isn't for many more miles.
Oh, we're supposed to go left on 4 back there.
Is that in the town?
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna turn around again. We're gonna find stage 2 no matter what. Well, figure that out. Back on track.
Okay, 2.07. Stop sign.
I don't know why it says we're 2 minutes ahead. I think it's all wrong again. We'll have to set the odometer again on the next transit and see if we can figure it out. Recalibrated the odometer, so hopefully that will work. How many stages are there till the middle of the rally?
There's 6.
Okay, so we just got to keep it on track for another 3 stages.
What does that mean? To the brake?
Until we can talk to Clarence about what the fuck is happening.
The brake is after 5.
Okay, so 5. Stop and redo this. God, we're bad at this. There we go. Now we're on stage 4.
36.
Thank you. Actually, the shifter is working pretty well, so I'm happy with that.
This fucker's still off.
Stage went pretty well. It was pretty easy stage. Unfortunately, we're still running seat of the pants. We cannot get the odometer to correct itself, and we're going to keep trying. But if nothing else, we're going to have to go to the rest at the end of stage 5, which is the next one, and ask someone smart to help us. 2, 1.
36. 2.1 quiet.
It seems like the button calibration on here isn't working the way we want it to. So maybe we need to press is it the green and red to go up and down? Is that how you do the fine tuning calibration? Because we might have to do that every time until it's on the money. Maybe we can try that on the way to Subway. So we're at our little stop halfway through. It's at a Subway. Don't think we need gas. We're doing pretty well on that, but we're just kind of flummoxed by this timing thing. We figured out we can kind of trick the system by doing an odometer calibration at one of the route instructions, so at a sign or a turn, and we just tell it that it's at about 85% of where it is as far as odometer. So we tell it that we're not as far as we are, and then it overshoots, and then we're about at the correct mileage. Anyway, if you haven't done a TSD, then that's gonna be completely over your head, but we're kind of struggling to make it work. So unfortunately, the timing and the gauges are all off still, because for some reason when you set the odometer, it still thinks the speed is off. So we're gonna keep going seat of the pants, and we're probably gonna get last place, but you know, we gotta figure this out. So car is running all right. It's got a muffler leak right now, some kind of exhaust leak, makes it kind of loud, but otherwise the shifter is shifting pretty well. It's a little stiff, but it's very doable, and the engine's pulling well. Yeah, otherwise, oh, our heater works too, so it's going pretty well so far. 2 hours. Calculate everything in hours, and then at the very end, convert hours to minutes.
Yeah, but I gotta do it for every stage thing when the gas changes.
Oh, then yeah, do that. Then you know. Oh, buddy. Jeez. I thought we were going off. That was yikes. Window bus, hell yeah.
We're on 3.3 or 3.6. There's a hill down truck, steep hill, truck sign. Get a mile to the end.
All right.
0.79. Yeah, you gotta turn right down here.
Thanks. Do you need me to stop for an extended period, or? Also putting us behind, because you know, normally people just go. I said there's an exhaust leak.
You couldn't see it coming out from here.
Couldn't see anything coming out. Of course, it wasn't making much smoke anyway. Has proven to be a safari. We've seen about 4 or 5 deer, maybe 8 turkeys, and I think we've gotten about 4 grouse as well. So we're just wildlifing it up here, having fun. Southeast Minnesota, going 36 miles an hour in a straight line, around the corners, everywhere.
And we're halfway done.
Halfway? We're almost done. We only have 2 more stages after this.
There's 20.
20? I thought there were 12. What? Are you kidding me? Oh, I guess we're only half done then.
We're on page 5 and 9 on the road book.
Okay then, sweet. Loving these tires. They are performing very well so far. Very confidence inspiring on gravel and snow. corners, and I get to do a lot of that. Keep the average speed up and make sure that we can continue on, or press on, I should say.
Regardless, or
Yeah.
irregardless, one of the two.
Press on irregardless, yes. Yeah, I just ran out of film in the camera, so I'll have to intersperse the earlier ones now. But yeah, sun's going down, so I wouldn't get much anyway. It's 125 film, and that's not going to be good after dark.
We should be coming up to an acute left on Creamery.
Creamery? Do you think that's a road or an actual creamery?
Creamery Drive. Well,
There you
that's
go.
acute left.
Yeah, that's almost freaking.
Is that our turn there, or is that theirs coming up?
It's ours today.
Yep.
It's a very sloppy turn on my part.
Yeah.
Right around that at 30. Well, it's almost 36. Doing pretty well. Fourth just doesn't quite cut it. Yep. East Twin, what are we doing?
Right on East Twin Road Ridge. That wasn't 12, was it? No.
That was Mullen Road.
Having fun.
Yeah. God, these tires kick ass.
They really hold well, don't they?
Yeah, the snow feels like patch gravel. My uncle buys weird stuff and lets it sit around in his house, so I said, give it to me, I'll get it run and I'll drive it. So,
Does it run good?
yeah, I get a little exhaust leak today, but it's goes around the corner, it's real nice. You get a little weight transfer and it just slips right around. Yeah. I like get a lot of attention too.
That's quite a rig, man.
People, third person, thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, it's running pretty well. I'm pretty satisfied with it so far. I wish we had a little bit quieter exhaust because of that leak, but I guess we can take care of that when we get home. Otherwise, oh, I forgot to look at the oil is fine. It's right up to max, so we will press on, and it's getting dark, so we're gonna have to use those lights pretty soon. A little snowdrift here. I thought snowdrift is in 2 weeks. Woo, buddy! That sun is sure orange, isn't it?
It is. We probably in the bottom of this hill.
Okay,
Keep right.
keep right. Keep right, I see it. Keeping right. last episode, but the driving lights are aimed a little bit low, and we cannot fix that. So just have to live with it for now, and we'll have to fix it for the Cannon River Winter Rally. Woo, buddy. Overall, we're doing okay. The car has been doing a little bit of weird backfires at low RPM, partial throttle, kind of at time controls. So I don't know what that's about, but so far it's not been at speed. Might be timing. I didn't bring my timing light. Dum dum. Trucks entering. Hopefully not at this time on a Saturday. All right, so results. How did we do with this thing? So our score was 553.7. The winner of the classic class was 93, and that was a 2G Eclipse. GPS class, the winner was 19.5, and the last place was 1342.10. So overall, out of 13 teams, we came in 10th. Which, considering we had basically no GPS whatsoever, I'm satisfied with that. I know we tried to touch on this during the rally, and we're trying to talk about calibration, and we're off, and the clock's wrong, and speed is wrong. But what actually happened?
We just forgot to calibrate at the start of the rally. So we have never had a Rabbit Glow box. This is the first time we got it. We got it so that we could use satellite Wi-Fi. So the apps are more accurate on our phones. We learned from that, and then we went back down to Hudson and we recalibrated the
after the Yucatan rally. We went back down to calibrate the glow box for the first time, which we should have done 2 times before that. But it was decent. I think we were off a third of a mile after 9 miles, and I'm not sure why it's off that much, but something to work with this time instead of just being completely dumbfounded.
I know that you probably want to come in at a higher spot on the rally, but I just enjoy navigating. I enjoy reading maps and seeing where we have to go, and it's really enjoyable for me, and I get to spend time with you as well, Tyler. So to me, it doesn't really matter where we come in because I'm just having a good time. But
I'm having a good time driving too. So. Yeah. It's just more of like a, hey, we're out here, let's be as competitive as possible and make it happen. And you know, the beautiful thing about road rallies, or at least time, speed, distance rallies, SCCA, you know, the stuff that we're doing is that it is totally road legal. The average speeds are set below this, like, say, county speed limit on county roads. And you do get to hustle the car around corners because you need to keep that, say it's 36 miles an hour, you know, you don't realize how much you slow down for corners until you have to keep the average speed up. And it's kind of a fun challenge for a driver, and the navigator, you know, has to watch out and make sure that you're still doing everything correctly. So it is a team sport. It's really fun to drive and go out and you get to see a lot of country and drink new beers afterward because it seems like they always end the rally at a bar. So you get to have a burger and a beer, and that's good. And you get the camaraderie and meet teams and talk about what they did wrong and see who ran off the road. They had two teams. We had two teams, competing teams that actually ran off the road. So that's why we had our recovery gear. Thankfully, it wasn't us. We came pretty close. I think I had a Code Brown, lucky stage 13, yep. Code Brown, downhill, icy conditions, left turn, and man, there is, you know, already the tracks from another team going off. We were last at that point because we lost like an hour doing a little detour. But man, it's a rush sometimes. But yeah, it's good to get something weird and old out because people start to perk their ears up. You know, it's not another Subaru or Golf or you know, whatever it is.
When we showed up for the Yucatan rally, I was standing there to check in, and some guy hollers out, "Who's got the Sonett out there?" And I raised my hand. Well, it's my son's, but anyways, he goes, "Well, my grandpa used to ice race Sonnets, and my dad's got two of his sitting out in the backyard. I'm sure he'd like to get rid of them." So we'll probably be heading out for a parts car, or a couple of them at some point.
So thank you for coming along. I think we're going to try to record a little how-to for the Rabbit app and or Glowbox. So take a look for that later, and we will see you around. Press on.